What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna bake something. Now, if you've been following me for a while, then you know that just until recently I did not cook. I did not bake. I barely assembled meals. I don't know why, I just never got bit by like the cooking bug. Like I feel like all of my friends in their early 20s, as soon as they got their own place, they were like, oh my God, I'm gonna cook everything. I never experienced that. This guy right here, been my A1 since day one. All of this changed though when my husband and I went to a cooking class at Sur La Table, which is like a cooking pots and pans type store. And so their cooking class isn't even anything intense. Like we went one time and we like got to chop onions. Like that's basically the extent of those classes. But for some reason when we did that last fall, I was just like, cooking is amazing. I can do anything. And so since then I've been like slowly like getting into some cooking type things, mostly with my crock pot, let's be real, but you can make some good stuff in the crock pot. But I've also been using my oven a lot, and like, this is definitely new to me, using my oven for anything. But anyway, I've mostly been making dinners, mostly been making my husband dinners. And what I wanna make today is like a super healthy treat, like a dessert kind of a thing. I don't normally make desserts because, let's be real, they will all sit in my house and I will eat them all because I have no friends to give them to. This is my life. So I wanted to make some like lower calorie, healthy, clean, whatever type dessert. And I found a recipe on Pinterest and I'm gonna try and make it today. And what they are gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, dairy-free, oil-free, refined sugar-free muffins. Oh God, these sound awful. I was drawn to them by the ingredients though. It's basically like peanut butter and bananas and stuff. And chocolate chips. I feel like you can't really be that gross, right? Another thing is that one of the ingredients is baking soda. I have baking powder. I asked Google if the two are interchangeable. Google said no, but I'm gonna try anyway. So we're gonna see what happens. All right, so the ingredients that we need, after double checking the ingredients, I realized it also needs vanilla extract, which I also don't have, but I do have maple, caramel, and almond. What do I do? I feel like maple or almond would be safest, but I also feel like when you use almond extract and stuff, it like totally overpowers the dish. So we're gonna go with maple. Maple, banana, peanut butter, muffins. I honestly should not be allowed to make cooking videos on the internet. But here we go. What you will need is 1 banana, 1 large egg, a heaping ½ cup of creamy peanut butter, 3 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and some mini chocolate chips. All right, so apparently we just pretty much add everything into the blender except for the chocolate chips because we would like pulverize them if we added those in right now. I have a good feeling about this, guys. I have a good feeling, except for the part where I have baking powder instead of baking soda. I don't feel good about that. Also the vanilla extract, don't feel good about that. But everything else, I feel good. This is probably the only time in my life I'll be able to use ½ a cup of peanut butter in one sitting. Peanut butter. Also, the recipe specifically said not to use natural peanut butter because like you want something with all of the like extra stickiness of normal peanut butter, so that's what we're doing. 1 heaping ½ cup. Egg, whoop, that was messy. Honey. 3 tablespoons? 3 tablespoons. Little known fact, I actually hate honey. I hate it a lot. Whoops, it's spilling in. Measurements are not meant to be taken very seriously, right? 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. I'm gonna put a little bit less than suggested just in case this doesn't work out. Maple is a good flavor, good. And 1/4 tablespoon of baking powder. I really hope this wasn't a waste of my time. All right, that's everything. Looks like everything's blended. All right, now we just add in chocolate chips by hand. How many do we want? All of them? That seems good. Looks good. All right, so I have a mini muffin tin and we're supposed to spray it with cooking spray. Now we just scoop from out of here and put them in here. All right, these are mostly done. I'm gonna add a few more chocolate chips on top because I am extra and that's the way that I want them to be. All right, now these go into the oven for, I think they say 8 to 9 minutes, and then you check them and you might need to leave them in for a little longer, but I guess we'll find out. They're not done baking yet, but oh my gosh, they smell amazing and I can't wait for them to come out of the oven. I think they're done. I think I pulled them out right on time. They look so cute and good, but like really cute. All right, I just gotta let them cool now for about 10 minutes and then I can eat one, or 7. They're mini. Calories don't count in mini things. All right, so I'm about to try them right now, and also I had a wardrobe change because I'm about to leave the house. I didn't just change just for the muffin, but here we go. They're still very, very warm, but I like have to leave, so I have to give these a try right now. But they feel very like, they feel soft. I always stay away from like these kind of like healthy dessert baked goods recipes because I feel like they like always taste spongy and kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I didn't have a ton of faith in this, but we're gonna try it out. Can we just look at how amazing it looks though? Oh, we're gonna try it out and see what the verdict is. Oh, it looks really moist. I know everyone hates the word moist, but it's very descriptive for what's going on in here right now. So for starters, it was less flavorful than I was expecting. I guess I was thinking of like Pillsbury mini muffins, you know, like the super sweet, super sugary. Like before I made these, I knew that that was not gonna happen, but like as I bit into it, that's where my mind went to. But that being said, they are good. The texture is really good, not weird or spongy or freaky. The flavor is just like peanut butter and banana. Maybe a little bit of maple from the maple extract. I don't think these suffered at all though from not having vanilla extract and not having baking soda, because I use baking powder. Yeah. According to the blog that I got this from, these clock in at about 100 calories per muffin, which is kind of a lot for like a little mini muffin. But without the chocolate chips, I think they're like 66 calories per mini muffin or something. So I guess you could leave that out if you're trying to have a terrible muffin, which I'm not. Chocolate belongs in everything. But yeah, I kind of made them just to have like a little treat for the weekend. I could definitely see myself grabbing a couple of these as like part of breakfast with like maybe an egg white omelet. So yeah, I really like these. You guys should give them a try. And turns out sometimes baking soda and baking powder are interchangeable. Gotcha, Google. Ain't right all the time. The rest of this vlog is just going to be my glute workout from home this morning. All I used was 2 dumbbells and a resistance band, and then my Mark Bell slingshot, which is like a cloth super stretchy resistance band, like a loop one. So yes, you guys can see how I completely killed myself this morning working out in my garage when it was 80 degrees and like 60% humidity. That was kind of a bad idea, but it was also amazing. So stick around to watch that, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye! Alright guys, so just to really quickly explain my glute workout that I'm about to show you. What I did was a dumbbell and resistance band only workout, and I did it in my garage. I did this workout circuit style, so I did like 4 or 5 exercises in a row and then took a rest at the end of that and then repeated those same 4 or 5 exercises. This is called circuit style training, and the benefit majorly of circuit style training is that you keep your heart rate really high during the whole process of working out because you're not taking a ton of rest time. And as a result of that, you're burning more calories, so you could call circuit training more of like a fat burning type of exercise. To start this workout, I did 3 or 4 workouts to just kind of activate my glutes. In general, your quads and your hamstrings are stronger and more easily activated when you're doing leg workouts or glute workouts. So you may notice when you do squats or deadlifts a lot of times that you're not feeling it in your glutes as much as you're feeling it in your quads and hamstrings. By activating your glutes before you start a glute workout with these like super glute specific type of exercises, you train your glutes to kind of like turn on during those leg workouts, and you'll more likely feel your glutes being worked during things like squats or deadlifts or whatever exercise you're doing. So yes, the first I think 4 exercises are what I did to just kind of like activate my glutes, and then everything after that was just the workouts that I did in a circuit. Try this at home if you have like a pair of dumbbells and a resistance band. The resistance band that I use in this video is the Mark Bell slingshot. I've used it a ton of times before. So many of you guys have bought it because you've seen me use it, but it's like a resistance band, just super, super tight. I love it a lot more than regular resistance bands just because it's so much more intense. Like, I don't know how to describe it. You just have to get it and see for yourself. You guys ask me all the time what size I have in mine. I have a medium, and you can find it on Amazon. I'm gonna leave the link below. It's not an affiliate link or anything. It's just, I wanna help you guys. So yes, stay tuned and watch the rest of this video and enjoy the workout. Alright, so the first exercise I did to activate my glutes was a bodyweight hip thrust with the Mark Bell slingshot around my knees. Doing this just is like the best way for me to activate my glutes because it's a completely glute focused exercise. So this is the one that I do first, just squeezing my glutes when I get to the top and then coming back down. And the next one I do, these are called banded clamshells. These really, really target your butt in one of the best angles possible. That's kind of hard to hit in any other way other than what I'm doing right here. So yes, I always try to get these in to really, really kind of like activate my glutes and turn them suckers on. And then I also did this here, these like banded side steps. Again, it's just another way to activate the glutes, and it really, really seems to work for me. All right, so the first exercise in my circuit was just these Goblet pulse squats. Now, I love doing squats. When I'm just doing like a goblet squat, I love doing it with a pulse because it just adds a lot more intensity to the exercise as opposed to like a normal squat. And of course, it really turns up the intensity on your glutes. And then I added a band here for some of my sets just to, again, push tension up through my leg to my glutes as opposed to like on my quads. This band really for squats takes tension out of your quads and puts it back on your glutes when doing squats, so I love it for that. Here is some pulse jump squats with the band, so just super killer. I don't recommend these if you're new to plyometrics, but yes, those really burn. And next I did just some dumbbell deadlifts. Here I'm doing them without any kind of band or anything like that, but these are kind of more like stiff leg deadlifts. But yes, you can see this from this really revealing angle that I am like squeezing my glutes. And that's what you want to do at the top of any rep for a deadlift, is to just squeeze your glutes at the top to really just, I hate using the word activate so much, but you guys, that's what we're trying to do. This is a glute focused workout. So make sure that you're using your glutes when you're doing these exercises. And here we have a single leg deadlift, which is obviously similar to a regular deadlift, but these are more like, I would say I feel these in my hamstrings a lot more and my glutes, of course, but anything single leg is going to be really good for helping with kind of stabilizing any muscular differences you might have. Like if one leg is stronger than the other, single leg stuff is great for that. So, and then we've got the last part of my circuit, which was just banded squat kickbacks. I love doing this at the end of a glute workout because it's just like the last and final burn for my butt as I'm working out. So yeah, these are killer. And that's gonna be my workout, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next vlog.